Welcome to my custom interloper run. I'm E42, and here's what's in our backpack. We're a little overweight. That's okay. We have a good amount of medical supplies. Look at them gloves. We need some leather. We need 3 pieces. We have food. We have water. We have a whole bunch of torches. Bow is at 89 already. Wow. And there we go. And we are day 134, and here's our skills. Harvesting, cooking, and archery are all at 5. Fire starting is creeping up. Mending is moving up as well. Revolver is at 3. Interesting. And we are just before midday. So let's go with a torch and light this baby up. And that's interesting, eh? That's, yeah, wow, yeah. Well, here we go. Beyond the settlement, past the lake, through the gully, and up the short climb. This is the high path. This is his high path. Alright, we got... Alright, let's remember that. We'll take that. What's in here?
I think I can use this.
Lemon socks and a hoodie. I would never have guessed that. In 100 years. Ooh, look at that. We got leather. Piece of cloth. There is a bunch of cloth down here if you ever needed. I will take you. Got some matches. Green flare, accelerant. And we don't need that. Oh yeah, whoa, hey, give me you. Let's throw you down. We'll get... I'm gonna take this one. It's a little longer. Longer? It's a little better. Remember, I can go more than 2 hours with you guys now. Really? Can I? Can Murd hold out for more than 2 hours? Alright. Hey, play that funky music. Give me power. Alright, here we go.
Someone is stalking me. Even now, huddled here with the rats and the filth, he is searching. The mole I had feared, or... The mountain pass is closed. Great Bear Island's instability, its many earthquakes and shifting mountains, were thought to be key attributes in our scientific game. And that proved partially true. Its gnashing rocks, the clash of old and new forces in opposition, did grant us a look in the right direction. But it's also trapped me here, with no retreat from these frozen peaks. I need to examine the data more closely. All I hold in my hands is a closed book. I must get higher, to get the signal out, to let them know I persist in this hellish place.
Alright, there we go. Did we not see this already? No, Coach. This is the first time for all of us. Maybe your world is like Groundhog Day. Alright, so what does that say? Find the access point to the high peak. And Murd said something about that's a lie, it's the longest climb. Alright, well, we got everything out of here. Let's have a sip of water. I'm just gonna let this torch burn out, but I'm gonna drop that. I need to repair these gloves. There we go. Sorry, Coach. Nothing against you. Nothing against your boots. Those gloves were way worse. We'll drop that torch. Well, I am a little bit disappointed. I was kind of hoping when we came in here.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I was hoping when I got in there that, hey, we would find some lantern fuel. It said on the Polaroid where you have to go. But now I have to go look on the Polaroid again. Something about high. I mean, I don't remember exactly. I just remember something about high. Beyond the settlement, past the lake, through the gully, and up. So I hope it's that way. Beyond the settlement. Or is it beyond that? It doesn't tell me which direction. I want to go up this way anyways. Do you know why? Because there is a... apparently there's still timber wolves. There is a whole lot of bear meat up there. So we can grab a few more pieces. We'll just leave that wolf alone. I'll need to drop something because of the climb. Yeah.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
We'll see when we get to this cabin. That's where all our food is. I'm gonna hold this out just in case. I mean, it's a timber wolf, so it's not gonna just randomly come at us, but so I'm assuming it's straight that way that we're going, but I don't know. Also, when you interact with the next story thing, do not crouch before or just after. You fell through the map twice there. Okay. Last time you told me not to crouch, I crouched. Isn't that funny, right? I don't think I need that out. Let's run. We'll probably... I don't know if we're gonna do it today. If that's as big of a climb as you say. I don't know. We'll see. I am extremely happy though about finding this leather. I want 4 of those. I want to make sure they're all 1 kilogram. They are. And I don't know. Seems to me that this should be wind blocked right here. Let's go with that.
Come on, little fire.
We'll get some meat cooked up, maybe some water. We'll have to obviously go through our inventory. One piece of coal, I'm hoping. That should be good. There we go. Alright, so we're at 46. What is stuff that we can get rid of? What's our condition? Okay. Well, we can't drop anything in there. think we can drop anything under the food. The torches, really. And maybe some of these marine flares. We have a whole bunch of cloth. I might be able to drop a little bit of cloth. Let's go inside. At 33.67. Cured. We almost have cured guts too. Ketchup chips. Alright, that's the best torch. That's the 71. What are you at? 48. We can always make more torches, right? Hey, that was good enough right there, eh? Do this. One more. Hey, that looks pro, and now my chips are crooked. There we go. That puts us at 43, actually. And you know what? With some coffee... Oh, no. Puts us at 43, but then we have meat. Oh, no. The cans are a definite. They have to come with us. That's like a kilogram right there. I could probably drop a couple of those. I don't think I need these. This might be a situation where it just, you know, little things accumulate, right? Looking at this weather, I'm not sure that I'm interested in going anywhere. Oh, and I forgot. I want at least that one. You can stay. I hope I don't regret dropping these. I don't tend to use them, so... I mean, they're kind of security, but at the same time, they're kind of dead weight, too. And... drop those. I have 4 cans. Oh, damn, I do have 4 cans. Good eye, coach. And I got 2 that are at 100. Well, I don't need 4. That's a 0.30, so now we're down to 41. I'm not dropping that 02, it doesn't weigh anything. I don't know if I'm going to drop the casings, that's... we'll see. You know what? Smart guy. Swap that out for 100%. Oh, the fire burnt out. Alright. Let's get inside. Well, I normally wouldn't do something like this. You know what? I'm gonna use that bad one. I don't know which one it's gonna use on me. It's gonna use the bad one, I believe. I'm gonna do that. Just because we have excess cloth. It won't hurt to have all these items at 100, or at least a few of them, right? 0.1 degree adds up. $97. I don't think I'll do. Whoops. Hey, we're not dropping our drawers. Fixing the drawers. Drop 100 rounds? No. You probably think I should drop the sewing kits just so you can bug me later and say, why do you not have a sewing kit? I have 2 extra pieces. I do, these sticks I can drop. Let's drop them over by where the fire pit is. We're at 42. We have 2.5 kilograms. Let me just see if I can get some food in. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I can take probably 3 more pieces of meat and not be terribly worried about my weight. But we can't go anywhere in this. We can't go nowhere. Those maples are almost there. Well, let's keep sleeping, I guess. We're not going to be tired enough. My thinking right now is if feels like 11. If this storm lets up, maybe we carry on. The rope climb will kill our alertness. And hopefully there's no wolves. Yeah, I can't do anything anyway, so we may as well just pass time. Oh. Eerie music. I'm gonna be out of water. No wolves. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Hey, a man can dream, can't he? Well, it's almost morning. Let's just... Maybe this blizzard will clear up. Or maybe it won't. Sorry, I was just taking a sip of the coffee. I think the game in this moment is sensing your food and water situation. And it's waiting until you have nothing left. That's okay, it was too early to leave anyways. And can we get an hour? Come on. Go away. Go away, storm. Well, before I forget, I'm gonna do that and... Oh, interesting, the way you fell. That's a pretty good blizzard. I'm just trying to think what I can do. I mean, even I don't want to burn this. I need to keep the coal. I only had 8 sticks outside. Is that going to be enough to, haven't done that yet. Is that going to be enough to cook 1 piece of meat? Or boil? Which direction is the wind? One. Well, we have to hope. I might also drop the matches. I don't need that many of them. I might take just like 1 pack, just as kind of, you know, security. Alright, that's 115, and that's... Come on. That's an outdoor fire, so that should cook this meat, provided the wind doesn't turn. It's not going to be enough to warm us up, though. But we can look at it. We can look at it from here. Oh man, we're gonna need water. What's our cloth? 7? 98, 99, 99. It's not worth wasting the cloth, really. Feathers are 0.3. Bars up by the window. Yeah, look at that. I'll just look out the window. Can we just pass an hour at a time? Close enough. Five minutes. Alright, we got you cooked, and we still have time that we can get some water. I'm gonna take a little bit of a hit, but we can definitely get water out of this. Let's go inside. We'll just let that burn.
My fingers feel numb.
And it appears I missed something. Whatever happened, good work. Good work. Alright, we'll leave some matches up here. That's where they're gonna go? Really? There we go. Let's eat and drink. 111. Wow, this is ridiculous, is it? How much longer?
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
9 till boiled. Hey, that was absolutely perfect. Now we'll just go inside. Sleep for an hour. And we're ready to go. We are fully warm. It's midday. We have a little bit of water, not really as much. Those were extra cans. I have more cans thanks to Coach. I'm taking that one. Alright, so across the lake. We dealt with these timber wolves, so there shouldn't be any. I hope. Oh, there's a... Oh, dude, I got a good mind to go over there and grab that scrap metal for all the times Coke's taking jabs at me. Make some hooks. I got guts that are almost cured. I got a lonely fishing hut. I got a good mind to sit in that fishing hut and catch no fish. Who did that anyway, Merd? Merd's apparently like got way too many points. Because now he's not even seeing moose markings, and that was his thing. He wouldn't use his points unless he actually saw that an animal could spawn there. Guess what can be what? Are you serious? So you aren't even just flaunting your points? There can be a moose up here? No moose markings for here, but a moose all the same can be here. Where? Up there or up here? The first up here or the second up here? On the lake. Interesting. Interesting. I see the rope. I saw the rope. Now I'm cold.
It's so cold.
Oh, there's a big, fat, juicy buck. And something that... Ooh, hello. I'm going to leave the saplings. A moose, a bear, and timber wolves all close together. Nice. And a deer. The white little deer. Well, you know what? I need at least one stick. Ooh. Alright, well. Now comes the decision. Do I make a fire before I start to climb? That doesn't look very long. Or is it just kind of a perspective thing? It doesn't look like a horrible climb. Are you sure this is the longest climb in the long dark? That's a long climb? Ah, don't buy it. I'm not buying it. No shelf, it is long. Yeah, well. I got improvised crampons. Let's eat. Let's drink a coffee. That'll help. What doesn't coffee help with? Let's go. This is nothing. Me climbing my stairs to get out of my gaming room is bigger deal than these stairs. This is... Look at that. We're not even at half of our hang-on strength, whatever you call that. Yeah, these crampons are pretty... Honestly, they're pretty awesome. I don't think I'm ever making regular crampons or using regular crampons again. I always just assumed the improvised ones would be all right, better than nothing, but not as good as the real ones. But when I saw a side by side with them, I'm like, wow, they are phenomenal. Hey, little bunny. It's unfortunate you're the only source of meat up here. Do we go in there or do we go there? Oh, you're not the only source of meat. We got chickens. Do we have cows? I want cows. I want to go up here. I'm just curious. We got a sniping spot right here. Ooh, there's a box. But we need warmth. I'm just checking to see if this takes me to warmth or if that does. There's a box there. I should have just went to the cave, honestly. What is this? Clear snow. Okay, I didn't come here to clear snow. I'm on holiday. Clear your own damn snow. Alright, let's go back and we'll go into the cave and warm up. Remember, don't crouch. Okay. Remember, I have a terrible memory. Romer's Cave. Alright, I saw 2. Some dog food. That's sad. He died with a big old potato sack. And 1 potato. Wow, and look at our alertness. Even with that climb, it wasn't that bad. I don't know that I want the potato though, buddy. You can have your potato back. Let's go right there, bud. Sorry for your fate. Maybe in your next life in this situation, you'll actually do something with that potato sack to keep yourself warm, rather than just looking at it. Let's eat this. I don't know if I want to drink. Let's be honest, I don't know. Oh, I don't like seeing that. My 2 lowest items. And our trusty bow. Well, I'm gonna keep the red flare, no question. I don't think we need to be dropping anything. Well, let's just do this. And let's go. So we have 4 pieces of coal now, and find the access point to the high peak. So we have a couple items to search. We have some snow to clear, because apparently that's our job. Should I do a fake rant? It's like, that's poor lazy developers making us clear the snow instead of them doing it. I'm kidding, of course. That's, okay, nothing there. We got a whole bunch of wood. We have a fire barrel. That is actually pretty good. How much wood did I have? I thought I picked some up. I guess I burnt it. Snow hate, yeah. Hey, right now in where I'm at, I don't know any of us would hate snow. Ooh, fur. Oh, dude. You did not give me lantern fuel. I hope that was a full 0.5 liters. Don't crouch, Merd says. Don't crouch. Seeing where I can get to. Seeing if I can find anywhere I can get stuck. Alright, I need to... You know what? I don't foresee myself needing a lantern. I didn't crouch. Okay, there, I went through it. Reach the high peak plateau and look for signs of Rudiger in the foreman. Let's, what was 0.18? Well, it's 0.18 more than I had. Yep. Hey, you know what? With the red lantern, what I have is almost the equivalent to a full regular lantern. This is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. It's I am kind of changing my view on this from that initial frustration I had of not actually being able to see anything. But I kind of question how much a person would come here. I think that's kind of a risk with any of the regions that are far away. Far. It's not far, it's far. You like this part of the story? If somebody asked me to summarize this tale, or any tale, honestly, I don't think I could do it. Oh no. We gotta climb down. Well, ain't got no choice. This map is good, just needs the bugs dealt with. Yeah. It'll happen. It'll happen. Ain't no bugs. Ain't no oddities. Alright, let's go. Where a pack of Timberwolves just comes out of nowhere.
Sure getting cold.
You're not prepared. Oh no. They giveth, and then they want. Yep. Well, what are we over by? 4510. Oh, okay. You know what? We do that. And I don't know that this is a big enough climb, but whatever. kind of wondering if I should have drank more coffee, but I think it might be all right. There we go. And get that. We need to warm up. Will there be a place to warm up, or will there not?
I'm getting tired.
They're giving me wood. I may as well burn it. Thing is, I mean, I don't want to build a fire, throw one of my valuable pieces of coal on it to warm up, and then all of a sudden, boom, wind shifts and there goes fire. I know a lot of the players that play Loper and such, they build fires all over the place. And I'm a little more... Ooh. Oh! And a tinder plug. Just in case you came here before you had fire starting 3. Whoa. I'm a little more cautious with my fires.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, there we go. This is where you find out it's a bear cave. Alright, we're gonna warm up. We're gonna, well, I wonder if I should just sleep for an hour and continue moving. You're smacking your lips, Astrid. This is where we find out we left our bedroll. Let's just do that. Where's my meat? There was a rope I obviously didn't see. Did I miss a rope? I don't know if I want to take it though. I'm still in the... Okay. I'm gonna just keep following. I'm gonna drink a little bit, but not right there.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Because I saw more walkways this way. Oh, there's a rope. I thought there was walkways that way. Where did I see the other walkways? Oh, look at you. That's... Oh, I thought those were timber wolves. We have timber bunnies down here. What's the time of day? Well, and where does that go? We have a warm cave. We have 3 little bunnies. And we don't really have any meat. Oh, you're right there, right there, right there. I get you. Doink. 1 down. I'm gonna take them all. Yeah, watch out for the timber bunnies. I bet you right there. I'm allowed to be cocky with bunnies. Because they can't come back and kill me. Alright, little bunny. Oh, that was... that was not even close. Alright, dude, I'm getting cold, so you need to go right there. Thank you. Oh, you took my barrow. I'm kind of wondering if I can just go in here, though.
I can't feel my hands.
Is this a safe place? That doesn't look like it's a cave. Okay, let's go to the actual cave. Can't run. Well, we can run. It's not very far.
I think I need to lay down.
We'll leave the hide and guts inside the cave. I don't know that we're terribly worried about them. But yeah, the meat will
God, you're freezing.
help a little bit. And then I guess in the morning we'll go up that. That's just a wee climb. I bet you a cup of coffee will get me up that. Cup of coffee and my crampons. Let's grab these. You've been here twice, went straight for the rope, and didn't go back and look at the chasm area.
The sun is setting.
Yeah, what are you thinking, Mert? Alright. Here's the deal. I can make a fire on the other side of this line, this magic line right there, and make it last like an outdoor fire, or I can make it on this side and not use coal. I don't think there's any predators up here, but I don't know the situation, so I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I think when I cook this meat, I'm just gonna make a fire in the interior. All right, we got 131. Murd wants to stretch, okay. There we go. Thanks, Murd. Ooh, 29%. He's 29% frozen. Or something was 29%, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, there we go. And... Alright, so we got... What do we got? 1, 2, 3... Basically 4 kilograms. Yeah. Let's drop that. Hey. Hey, I have a question. Oh, okay. Oh boy. I was a little bit confused there for a second, wondering how come I just harvested 3 rabbits and I got 1 gut. What did I do? Alright, let's put this here. You know what? You're heavy. Let's just celebrate by eating some nasty dog food. Perfect. And let's actually harvest this. You knew straight away what I'd done. Yeah, I know. Let's take you and just put you there. And water is at 142. That bedroll's looking pretty nasty too. What is it? Oh, okay. I'll see if I can remember to check its percentage tomorrow. Pick it up. You're at 69%. Alright. I'm gonna make a fire right here. It's not sounding very pleasant.
Come on, little fire.
Sounding windy. Alright, I think I'm gonna
Perfect.
cook. I'm gonna try and cook the small pieces first.
This gear.
0.3, 0.4, 0.2. Alright, there we go. So you're 6 minutes, you're 10 minutes. And then all these little ones will end up just eating them. You're 9, you're 2. Alright, that's pretty good on the belly. And we got 54 minutes, 26. How long to repair that bedroll? 45 minutes. That'll take 5 down, which we can totally spare, and I didn't even pay attention. 2 cloth, that's perfect. Okay, well, when we're done with this meat, "45 minutes. What is water is like half an hour? Let's do that. Oh wow. We got 2 chunks of fur. I'm gonna do that. What's the worst that can happen? The water can boil over. There we go. Alright, so we got a little bit of water. What are we at? 160. What's our weight? 43. So we got a little bit of weight. There. Now we're not. But once we eat and drink, we'll be alright. Alright, let's just do this. 13. There we go.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
210. Alright, let's see where we sit once we drink. And what's our alertness? Let's drink a coffee. Wait a second. Fool, fool, fool. Make hot coffee. Let's do that. And we're still overweight by 0.43. Now we're not. Let's go. Up the rope. I don't think I'm gonna put the crampons on. It's just a short climb. We're pretty well rested. And they don't help with anything other than your grip. My spider sense is tingling. I believe I may or may not have left a can. Thanks, Merd. Let's try this again. Oh, what do you know? There it is. Let's pick you up. How long do we have on that warming up? Let's warm one more of these. All right, let's go. Okay. What do you mean, and a piece of meat? I didn't leave a piece of meat. I left 2 pieces of meat. Oh no, now I'm at 47. What happened here? Here, you're gone. 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 Wow. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use the crampons for this. I think we should have no issues really making this climb. It's just a wee climb. Alright, there we go. And so what do we find? Reach the high peak plateau and look for signs of Rudiger and the foreman. Well, let's continue on. Where is this taking us? Can you go down here? I'm just kidding. This, you know what, if a guy had some charcoal, this might be a nice place to use it. Alright. Now we got a swinging bridge. They always tell you on something like this, don't look down. Whee! Oh boy. Alright.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Keep going higher. Higher, higher. Now, here's the thing. I don't even have a stick to start a fire to warm up. So this better take me somewhere that I can warm up. I didn't like those sound effects there.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up a bit.
I have my gun out just because I don't have a clue about any of this area. I'm still blind on this, like I don't know I've never seen this. Never. Look at that. Hey, hey, hey. We're in an area. We got chickens. Do we have a building? Ooh, we have cedar. Oh, wait. Yeah, look at that. Meglands. How cold is it? It's brrr cold.
Come on, little fire.
Y'all want me to check the temperature and see how cold it is up here? Okay. Once we get this fire going, I'll check. Once I get a little bit of temperature in me, I will check. I'm gonna use one. Go out where it's minus 52. We've had worse. We've had worse than that. Throw that on there.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Rudiger's Diary number 2 and a rope. Oh, hey. Let's check this.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Leather. You know what, though? For the time being, these gloves are sexy AF. But these ones are way warmer. 1 kilogram, and these are only quarter down in weight. What do we have? 256. I'm gonna just take a wild guess that we're not gonna have to worry about any predators. I do want to get some water, but we have enough time. Let's check these out.
This island was meant to give up its secrets to me. Knowledge wired into its very bones, the deep places under the earth. A new geology. It promised much, a crack in the window to the future. I knew we could not accomplish our goals and be certain of success or safety in doing so, even if I could never have predicted this result. How powerful and destructive the amplification would be, the cascading, corrupting energy from the machine. But I chose to move forward. In the coming decades, these equivocations, these doubts, will be meaningless. I still believe EW was right. He was already so close, and 100 years ago. But even with my more complex machine, I cannot prove it. Yet. The cost has been high, and now I suspect it is time for me to pay as well. Even now my enemies laugh, as their agent tracks my movements, this stalker in the hills, and I am only getting weaker. There is a terrible shadow across my mind, gnawing on its edges. I cannot focus my thoughts. My dreams are strange, a deep, wide ocean, unending.
Alright, so that was that. You know... let's break that down. And we still have that. Let's see if I can get enough temperature to get... there we go. And now we got 2 bars. Okay, good. Alright, here we go with the next one. The new gloves have better wind protection, better armor, better sprint, and are slightly lighter. Murd likes them. Yeah, but these other ones are way warmer. Like twice as warm, right? Yeah, we'll see.
Track the slippery creep up here, but he's moving fast. Stronger than he looks. And just as I'm starting to fade. I knew this might be a one-way trip, but I like my odds for something better. One last mission to fill the ledger before moving on to better days. Debts paid. The director off my back for good. Some bright idea, huh? I miss my brother. He would have loved this op. Can't really see his face anymore. Feel bad for the guys that didn't get out. Goddamn mine. Part of the gig to keep them in the dark, but this one hurt. Well then. It's almost kind of nice when the sun's up and the wind stops howling. Onward. Gotta fix this. Finish it.
Alright, that looks like another bunker. Like a for real bunker. Return to the Omega bunker and investigate the area shown in the Polaroid. Oh, great. Alright, that's the one in the airfield. Interesting, so we're done with this? Return to Omega and... oh, okay. Well, how much can we take? Well... I'm gonna make a little bit of water just to warm us. There we go. Let's have a little bit of a peek. Where does that rope go? Secret room in the airfield. Anything up here? No? Okay, it doesn't look like the rope goes that way. I'm just looking to see... is this going to be like one long shortcut rope? Oh, what is that? Or who is that? Oh, it's a deer. Well, there's the rope attachment. What does it take us down to? Is it beneficial to do this, or is it just, you know, can you just go back the way you came? Oh, I wonder.
I can't feel my feet.
Is that, I wonder if we've already been down there. Alright. Oh, wow, I'm already freezing. I didn't even bring the rope. What's the time? It's just after midday. It's minus 49, but we have a wind block. That doesn't count. Oh, that's not the little lake I was at before? Okay, good. Cool. I think I might have a nap right here. Park ourselves right there. See what we're at when we wake up. We're full. Okay, good. You know what? Let's get rid of that. I don't want that. I don't want to waste, to be honest. Let's do that. And I'm hoping this will get us down below. No, it doesn't. 4537. Wow, you can't even see those. I'm gonna put those there. What does that put us at now? 4517. I'm not. No, I'm not messing with those gloves. Well. What else is there? What else? Probably. Let's do that. I don't know that we're ever going to be back here. So let's just go. Let's go climb our way down, and now we have to go back to the airfield. Which is pretty interesting, but I mean, I guess when we go there, we probably get ourselves some more lantern fuel. I think. I'll be happy when I don't have to carry any of these torches. Alright, I'm gonna make sure, I want to check around this thing. Just because of HRV and the little hidden items they put around them there. Alright, let's go. Release your grip, Astrid, a little bit and just slide. It'll warm your hands up nicely. And any other part of you that's touching the rope. Alright, now we're gonna be tired. I just want to make sure. Okay. Alright, do we go that way or that way? Let's have a peek over here. I wouldn't mind a cave or something.
Starting to feel numb.
What is around there? It almost looks like it might be a cave. Or maybe not. Is it just my eyes? Yep. Just my eyes. That seemed like it might have been a cave entrance, but I guess it's not. Okay, let's go this way.
If I don't warm up soon.
And what is this? Oh, okay, that's just, I get it. Now the question is, cave to Forlorn or to transfer pass, then the airfield? I think I want to go through the transfer pass one. I'll just have to try to remember where it is. I'm not sure that I even have a clue where that is anymore. Is this actually where I'm supposed to go? I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Wow, interesting. Well, oh, and I don't even have a stick. Oh, right. Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Murd. Yeah. Totally forgot about that. Where is number one? Give me a stick. Dang it. This doesn't feel right. Whee! Alright, well, can't warm up unless I find a stick. And I don't exactly know. No trees. Why would sticks be here? Because maybe these powerful winds blew them up here. Because that's why. Maybe some of the cattails withered away and hardened and petrified. How the hell do you get out here? This was where Murd starts chuckling out loud that there's nothing down here, and no, we don't actually have to come down here. Where the hell do we even go? You would think that way, but that seems to... The narrow passage. You looked at it. Well, that doesn't exactly tell me where it's at now, does it? I've looked at everything. There, I've even looked at the sky and the ground. The narrow passage. Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. What, do you think I'm trolling you? Turn to rocks. Those rocks? I don't see nothing over there. While you guys are holding your bellies, laughing hysterically, I really don't have a clue where I'm supposed to go. Coach sees it. You only see it because you've seen people do it. Or you've done it yourself. I am completely brand new to this. Narrow passage between the rock, small path from the lake. So I gotta go that way. That's what you're saying? Okay, let's go that way. Narrow passage between the rock. Small path. I don't... What? I'm in this direction I'm going. Like, is it straight ahead? Is it left? Is it somewhere? Like... Straight ahead. Like... There? Well, one of you says straight ahead and one says left, so... From this point on, I'm never taking Coach's advice. That? That's where I'm supposed to go? This doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Apparently it does, but I mean, that just looks like it's, you know, they missed putting a rock there. To a cliff. I'm not sure I like that. Considering we have no way of staying warm, although that's my fault. I knew it was a bad idea to drop my sticks, but I also didn't expect shenanigans like that. That was frustrating. It's hard to know what you're talking about. Because you're like, it's by the rocks. Right? Like, you like to be very vague. See, I could find it if I was going up. I'm gonna give my opinion and say that that is absolutely a stupid little passageway, because there's nothing that says, like, hey, this is a passage. It honestly, it looks like, you know, it's a cliff for all I know. Why can't I slide down here on my butt? Or be a little daring and do it on my chest? Well, no, this is Astrid. That might not feel good. Alright, is this... There's the point of no return. This is a one-way shortcut. That hurt your head. Yes, that was frustrating given directions and with a delay and no real defining features. I will agree. You know what you can do, though, is you can say, okay, stop. And I will go like this. Alright, we got some timber bunnies down there. Oh, let's... risk a sprain because this weather. Oh, come on. Don't jump like that. I need sticks or a cave. Give me a... Is this a cave? Yes, this is a cave. Or is this a cave? Wow, we got here right in the nick of time. But well, we didn't really, did we? This is where you see a wolf come slowly walking through there. You know what? I have an idea. Sorry, Mr. Torch. I have to. I gotta do that. We're too cold. We're losing too much condition being cold, and there ain't no sticks anywhere in this mountain. Alright, we're not being cheap. Let's eat. And then we're gonna drop our meat. Because we don't know this area too well, so... what is it? It's almost... Dang. Okay. Well, we gotta stay here. Let's just make some water, because it's fun to boil water and pass time while it's boiling. I wonder... No, I'm not gonna sleep. Once I get enough water, I might heat up a drink. Let's heat one of you. Yeah, let's just do that. We got that. We got that. And we can grab some more torches. Hopefully we get a few good ones. Not that. That's just dead weight. Alright, I'm gonna grab... I remember somebody told me they had good luck from the top of the fire. But I do think it's just pure RNG. It doesn't matter where you grab.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm taking as many as I can get. I don't care. There we go. That's a beauty. 34 minutes. Okay, that's good enough. Well, that didn't last very long now, did it? That was stupid. Who would have thought, right? Well, maybe y'all would have thought. I didn't thought. Alright. I apologize for the darkness, but... What's the temperature in here? Feels like minus 46. Alright, well, this... Oh, that was mildly exciting to me. Well, Let's go this way.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
We need a structure or an actual cave. Like, this is minus 53, feels like minus 47.
I'm too cold to think.
Yes, you are. I don't hear anything. Murd has me paranoid because he says there could be wolves, but I don't know if that's because he's seen them before or if it's just a guess. So I'm a little bit paranoid. That's why I got the blue flare out. And it would be pretty close to nighttime now. That blizzard hit at the wrong time. I don't even know if it's a full-on blizzard or if it's just a bit of a snowstorm, but I need shelter, actual shelter. Pretty badly. And I'm not sure I'm gonna have a clue where I'm at right now. Stay to the left. I got excited. I saw that. It looked triangular. Alright. I think, I'm not even gonna lie. We might die. Unless I can magically get somewhere that's nice and warm in a heavy snowstorm in an area I have no clue as to where I actually am. I don't even know. What is that? I want to see if I can get a wind block. I don't know if I'm getting one. I'm gonna drink that. What's this? Is this just the cave system I just came out of? I missed it. What did I miss? You said follow to the left. I tried. Remember, I've never seen any of this and I can't see right now, so I'm just like, okay. I can't go left here. Right? When you get to the edge, go left. Is this the edge? This doesn't feel like I'm supposed to be going there. I'm gonna die. We're dead. Around that. I'm putting that away because I think that might be the least of our problems right now. And now what, down? Or that takes us back? Well, I'm going this way because I don't really have a clue. I'm gonna die. I really think we're dead. Yeah, we're done. And my guides have gone silent, so I don't know what to do. Go around that and go left. That's what I did, and now I'm in an area that I can't really get out of. Oh well, here we go. I don't know if I'm supposed to be goading down this, but it's what I'm doing. At some point, we're probably going to fall to our death. I think right here is probably where that's going to happen. I have no idea where I'm at. I have no clue where shelter might be. I have no idea if I'm even supposed to be goading down into this area. So far it seems to have been working. Oh wow, I just totally went blind there. I couldn't see a thing. Well, we're somewhere. We're somewhere. But where that is, I have no clue. If anybody knows where I should be going, let me know, because we're dead. Unless you want to see me die. We can't run. We can't make a fire anywhere. And look at that. Like, we can't see. And nobody knows where I am. Okay. Well, it's looking like, it's looking like this run is done. We got hit by a blizzard at the exact wrong time in the wrong place. I don't know. Maybe I was an idiot to do this completely blind with an existing run. I don't know if I'm walking off a cliff or what. I don't know what that is. There's something. There's a waterfall over there. I'm gonna drink that. Oh boy, if we get out of this, I will be very surprised. I have stims, but the problem with using a stim is in this weather it'll blind us. And I mean, it'll give us a bit of our condition back. This is probably a bad idea, but I think if we just, you know, parked it until we can see again, that's water. I think, oh yeah, I think this is where we die. I think the cold itself would kill us. Without an ability to have a fire anywhere. Alright. I'm hoping this leads us to safety. I don't know that it's going to. Where's my... For the love of Christ. Why? Honestly, that bothers me so much. I'm sorry for saying that, but... Put all the stuff you don't need in that wheel. What is that? That's nothing, it's just coloring. And... oh, what are you? Oh.
I'm freezing.
Oh, shish, now we have hypothermia. Did we...
Man, this pack is getting...
oh, dude. Dude. Oh my. Did we just live? Did we just live? Oh my god, I don't know how that happened. I have no idea how that happened. I'm just sleeping 10 hours. I don't care. I mean, I have to sleep. Oh my god. My heart is racing. Oh my. Alright, let's drink. Oh man. I have no clue where I'm even at. I'm sleeping the rest to get our alertness all the way. You're at the bottom area of the cave I was trying to get you to. Man, we got hit, honestly. We got hit by a snowstorm right at the wrong time when I was in the wrong place and I didn't have a clue where I was or what direction was where, and I was like, oh my god. Well, I want to go out there. Hypothermia. We got to remain above freezing for 11 more hours. So we have to be real careful. Extremely careful. To the point where, how the hell did I find this? I mean, I guess it led me to it, right? I'm not doing it. Once my temperature gets to half. Seriously? You're gonna do that to me now, Copper? Wolf up here. Where? Alright, I'm turning around. I can't let that temperature get back to freezing. There we go. We might just hang out in this cave. Oh my god. I can't believe we found this. I thought we were dead. I thought we were done. And then I started wondering, what is cheat death gonna bring us? Because we do still have to try that out. But I'm not in any rush to do it. Oh boy. Well, we got food, we have a little bit of water. Maybe we'll get lucky and find some sticks in here. Maybe we won't.
I think I can use this.
Hello. I like that. Well, now that I have 100% torch, I don't need to worry as much. Oh boy. And we do still have lantern fuel, so, or in our, we got a little bit of lantern left. Oh man, my heart is still racing, seriously. I'm so in shock, really. How the hell did we get out of that? Oh, nice, nice, nice. Although we found coal, but I mean, it's pointless. Well, I guess we have enough of these torches. We can always break the bad ones down. It gets sticks that way. But I don't think we're going outside until hypothermia is cleared up. Oh, this feels like it's gonna take me out. Oh boy. It also feels like this is where Hinterland's like, oh yeah, you guys wanted another cave wolf? Here it is. I did it all by my lonesome. Very well done, says XM. Thank you. I'm just, seriously, I don't know how that happened. I have no clue. That whole, the whole time, that's how I talk when I'm in panic mode. Fear and panic. And look at, we found an exit. Let's not go out there. I should probably not have put that out. It's not like I'm worried. I mean, I got lots, but what to do? I could make a fire. I can boil water. I think I have to. That. Let's do that. And let's just have a what is the time? Let's just have a peek. See if I recognize anything. Oh, we got wood. We got a skillet. What else do we got? Our rose hips. Idle hideout. I don't offhand know where this is, but 10 more hours. You know what? I'm pretty sure I could just sleep the rest of this off. You know? I don't need to eat more of those. Well, we're down to 3 birch bark. Billy Idol's hideout. Probably. 10 hours. Let's do 10 hours. See what happens. Hypothermia is healed. Wow, that is a bright exit. Wow. Alright, we need to eat a bunch of these. You're at the far end of the basin. I don't know where the basin is, though. So, I'm still not out of the woods. We gotta see where we're going. And I don't know that doing it at nighttime is the way to go. Let's go with that. I do think, though, that you're one of those. Okay, let's go outside. Maybe it's nice and clear. Maybe that means it's an aurora. What could go wrong? Oh, damn, I was right. Uh-oh. Well, let's... Yeah, those cattails did come in handy. I was gonna grab some earlier, but I thought, no, I better not, because I gotta watch the temperature, but I'm happy the hypothermia is gone.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
We'll do that for now, and we'll do that, and we'll see. Oh boy, let's not mess around. Let's do that. Wow. First things first, you guys. I'm gonna do the next one as well. I'm not gonna drink it right now, but we do have to kind of get through this night. How many of those do we have? That's it, okay. And I didn't have any I can make, okay. Oh! What blew out my fire? What blew out my fire? Seriously. My fire right here. -5 on the wind. -5. -5. Where? I didn't... The trees are barely... Well, some of them are giving her, but... It's windier out here. That's for sure. I guess it's... I mean, it's not unrealistic or anything for a wicked gust to make its way up there, but... That blows. And because this seems to be broken, I gotta do this. I've had a few times lately where that radio hasn't been giving me a notification that it had a signal. Alright, well, here's one thing to be grabbing. I don't know where I am. I think... Wow. Yeah, I'm going back. I can run a little bit, but I want sticks too. I heard a growl. I heard a low Aurora howl. Okay, let's get back up here. I still got a lot of time to kill. I think it'll be spent passing time, basically. There's only one of those. Yeah, let's get back in here. All right. We will put you right there. 8, 6, dang it. I'll drink that, I guess. And we're gonna pass time for a bit. Until I think I can sleep and wake up in the daytime. And we'll sleep. And we'll see what happens when we wake up. Well, it's daytime. Technically. Let's just have a peek what it looks like outside. Well, I guess it's technically still nighttime. Well, you know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna end this here. This has been, wow. Yeah, this has been a stream. Wow. So, for those of you on YouTube, I thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.